fully registered company that has services such as towing service. We have a saloon. We repair cars. We have a car wash.
Baba Shop is a top-notch.
And many more.
Autobest Engineering is the company which you can rely on. We touch any car. We are just at the corner of Pemba Road and Mosotunya Road. You know what? We deliver the best. Yes, we are growing very fast. It's a top-notch company ever in Zambia. When you come, wherever you are, whether you are in America, you come to visit Zambia, please just go to Google Map, type Autobest Engineering Group. It will take you where we are. Autobest is a one-stop shop.
Come to Autobest Engineering where the best is done. If you want to know where we're located along Mosotunya Road, just right at the corner of Pemba Road, Chilende South. If you want to contact us, you can call us on 0977 18 12 73.
Autobest Engineering, doing what we know best.
A warm welcome to Light TV main news. Coming up on this newscast. New We Want Zambia Alliance formed to defend democracy and fight corruption. IBA Act updates new rules for online broadcasting. Government orders full restoration after Mukabamo copper mine dam collapse. Zikwan Mining fined 110,000 kwacha for labor law breach. And Chakatazia Dr. Magwende take Zambia national team roles. With the details, I'm Joel Chisompola. A new opposition alliance has been launched, bringing together several political parties under the banner of the We Want Zambia Alliance, WAZA. Alliance chairperson Sakwiba Sikota says the coalition is aimed at uniting citizens and supporting Mother Zambia and raising concerns over alleged dictatorship and shrinking democratic space. He noted that the current political climate reflects past periods in Zambia's history when citizens stood together against the one-party state and controversial constitutional reforms. Key issues driving the formation include public resistance to Bill 7, complaints over restrictive cyber laws, and growing tribal and regional tensions. The alliance aims to present balanced leadership, mobilize youths and civil society, including the diaspora, and enforce zero tolerance for corruption. Member parties include the New Heritage Party, People's Alliance for Change, United Liberal Party, United National Independence Party, and Zambia We Want.
Is something that should never be rushed.
It is to work together in consultation with the people of Zambia to also deal with the issues of economic emancipation. The question in many Zambians' minds is that, why is it that since independence, our country keeps getting poor, and yet we see so many resources of copper and other minerals getting out of the border? Why is it that almost every president we've had in this country boasts about growing the economy, bringing investors, and yet the majority of the Zambians keep getting poorer and poorer?
The Kasama Municipal Council has confirmed the death of Kasama Mayor Teresa Kolala. In a brief notice, the council expressed deep sorrow announcing the passing of Her Worship the Mayor, while stating that the cause of death has not yet been made public. Teresa Kolala was elected Mayor of Kasama in August 2021 and had served for 4 years. She held a bachelor degree of science in political science from Hill City University and a diploma in practical bookkeeping and accounts. She was widely recognized for her long-standing commitment to community service and governance. Kolala previously served on the Constitution Review Commission at district, provincial, and national levels, contributing to work on human rights, politics, and elections. As mayor, she championed gender equality, inclusive governance, and stronger collaboration across political parties. She was also known for driving initiatives aimed at improving service delivery in Kasama. Further details are expected to be released by the council.
Hapo mwevena Kasama ukula yafwana ukula senda umutembo makamaka twasanswa ngoyu musango mkwai na mitotela na lomba fene palo lyako alesa okutsira litwensho mutende ukufika kunganda ya chililo pamofye nomo twala salanga na munchendesha lekana umupashi wa batata wa Joseph Msondapiri wingatusha mchibote chako alesa na totela.
Minister of Information and Media, Honorable Cornelius Mutwa, has explained recent changes to the Independent Broadcasting Authority IBA Act and the collection of the broadcast levy. The amendments continue the existence of the IBA, reconstitute its board, and redefine its regulatory functions. A key change allows anyone wishing to perform online broadcasting to apply for a license from IBA. The license gives legal recognition, allows broadcasters to solicit advertisements, and ensures content producers bringing programs into Zambia contribute a fee to the government. The ministry is also rolling out awareness programs to help citizens understand the changes. Minister Mwetwa emphasized that these amendments do not affect podcasts, streaming, or video creation, which remain free for individuals. He said the changes mainly target former broadcasters, such as mobile service providers, operating under a licensed framework. The ministry hopes citizens appreciate these milestones and the benefits they bring.
So that people can understand. And let me also indicate here that those amendments of the IBA Act have got nothing to do with stifling the enjoyment of those who are doing podcasts, those who are doing streaming on various activities. Those are excluded from the requirement to have a license. So that particular amendment does not in any way take away the rights of the people to stream, to shoot videos, to do their podcasts. There's nothing to do with that.
The government has ordered Mukavamo Copper Mines Limited to repair the environment and compensate communities after a tailings dam collapsed on 23rd November in Mwense district. In a statement to Parliament, Minister of Green Economy and Environment Mike Elton Mposha said the mine run by AZ Mines Limited released alkaline waste into the Chivele stream, which flows into the Luapula River. Zema sent an emergency team on 24th November and inspected the mine between 25th and 27th November 2025. The team found that the company was operating illegal facilities, including unapproved tailings dams and a processing plant. Minister Mposha said the collapse was inevitable because all 3 dams were poorly built, cracked, and never approved by the mine's safety department. The dams were also unlined, allowing chemicals to seep into the ground, and one was built on a seasonal stream. Zema has now ordered the mine to stop work and clean up the pollution. The company must hire an independent expert to assess the damage and provide clean water to affected households. Water, soil, and fish samples are being tested and investigations continue. The minister said government will strengthen oversight to prevent similar disasters. In Lusaka, a mobile money agent in Garden House lost about 9,000 kwacha after falling victim to a clever scam. The agent, who spoke on condition of anonymity, told reporters that a customer carrying old 100 kwacha notes tricked her into accepting just 2 old 2 kwacha notes, leaving her with a huge financial loss. She revealed that she had borrowed 8,000 kwacha from a fellow operator to provide the necessary float for the deposit and is now struggling to repay the loan. She described the experience as a nightmare, saying she couldn't believe what had happened and was worried about how she would pay back the money she borrowed. Authorities say this is the 6th reported case of mobile money fraud in Garden House since September, and has warned mobile service providers, agents, and customers to remain vigilant and report suspicious transactions. We take our first set of commercials. Join me for more news on the other side.
Bantu akwatiriza mwana akali muono 13 years
ona imakangopeza chance pokambana naye
inabotita ne kunyumba from this plastic here trial may also stand up wakati bose mkulasi poko ndipo tatu zanipeleka kuti amwena wavadina zanipeleka
tushiro bako na mwana
Ndawa neo pano pang'anda nisuke mbale nitape manzi nitienge mwana omulye tushoni lero
mpaka chewande brain yako
mnika wewe ukufa mwasera ndema tu kweli wewe wa mwana wewe.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned. We continue with the news. The Oasis Forum has called on members of parliament to reject what it describes as a flawed constitutional amendment process. The forum, made up of church, civil society, and legal bodies, including CCZ, EFZ, LAS, NGOCC, and ZCCB, says the technical committee appointed by President Hichilema in October does not follow Zambia's established inclusive constitutional reform procedures. In a statement, the forum warns that the ongoing consultations appear linked to the widely rejected Constitution of Zambia Amendment Bill number 7 of 2025, raising concerns of a predetermined outcome rather than genuine reform. It argues that the process is too narrowly focused on the 2026 general elections instead of building a long-term constitutional order, and highlights inadequate representation of the committee, including the absence of youth and persons with disabilities. The Oasis Forum is urging MPs to push for transparency and vote against Bill 7 should it return to Parliament, saying reform must be based on due process and national consensus to truly reflect the will of the Zambian people. Zikwan Mining Limited has been fined 110,000 kwacha for breaching labor laws. In a statement, the Ministry of Labor and Social Security said an inspection of the Southern Province Company revealed that employees were working without formal terms of service and that the company had no written employment contracts. Inspectors also found that Zikwan Mining was operating without workplace policies, which are essential for guiding conduct, protecting workers, and ensuring compliance with labor standards. The ministry has directed the company to immediately correct these violations, warning that failure to comply could lead to further sanctions. Officials stress that enforcement of labor laws will continue across all sectors to protect employees and promote fair and decent working conditions. Farmers, researchers, and stakeholders gathered at Mount Makulu Central Research Station in Chilanga to commemorate World Soil Day 2025 under the theme, Healthy Soils for Healthy Cities. The event was led by Acting Permanent Secretary for Technical Services, Dr. Chizumba Shepande, representing the Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Ruben P. Mtolo. Dr. Shepande emphasized that healthy soils are vital for rural communities and Zambia's growing urban centers, noting that soils purify water, support biodiversity, store carbon, and feed millions of households. He highlighted government investment in sustainable soil management, including conservation farming, agroforestry, crop residue management, liming, and soil testing. Nationwide soil sampling and mapping, supported by the FAO, is underway with Southern Province completed. Dr. Shepande also announced that 243 extension officers have been trained and soil testing kits distributed to strengthen precision agriculture. He encouraged private labs to complement government efforts in improving soil health. The Ministry of Health and the Zambia National Public Health Institute, ZNPHI, report no new cholera deaths as the outbreak continues. Since the outbreak was declared on 5th August 2025, 225,858 people have been vaccinated. There are currently 600 confirmed cases, with 9 patients in health facilities and 5 in community care. the cumulative case fatality rate remains at 1.5%. Cumulative cases by district are as follows: Mpulungu with 316, Nsama 161, Monze 43, Masaiti 28, Mbala 17, Mpika 8, Kitwe 7, Senga Hill 5, Lusaka 3, Solwezi at 3, Kasempa with 2, Kabwe with 2, Ndola with 2, Gwembe with 1, Kaputa with 1, and Chongwe with 1. Authorities urge communities to continue practicing safe hygiene and to seek medical attention immediately if cholera symptoms appear. The Kabwe Municipal Council has begun connecting the Lukanga bus station sewer line to the main system operated by Lukanga Water and Sewerage Company, aiming to end the persistent effluent crisis affecting the station and nearby communities. Council Public Relations Officer Peter Sukwa confirmed the development, saying the engineering department has moved to link the facility directly to the utility company's main line for a permanent sanitary solution. Sukwa explained that the new connection will create a cleaner environment for bus operators and residents, and noted that the procurement of sewer pipes and materials for the 500-meter stretch to the main line is already at an advanced stage. He added that while long-term works are underway, the council is continuing short-term measures, including chlorine disinfection, emptying septic tanks with support from LWSC, and unblocking surrounding drainages.
We wish to announce to operators and the community of Lukanga compound that the local authority has taken keen interest in the Kabwe Municipal Council wishes to inform the general public that has commenced works to connect the newly opened Lukanga bus station sewer line to Lukanga Water and Sewerage Company main sewer line system, and a persistent problem of effluent at the bus station and surrounding areas. The local authority, through the engineering department, has taken a bold decision to connect the bus station to water utility company sewer system to end the persistent problem of effluent at the station and surrounding areas. Therefore, once the works are completed, the challenges with regards...
We take our second set of commercials. Join me for sports and international news on the other side. Welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned. We continue with the rest of the news. In sports news, the Football Association of Zambia has strengthened its national team management with key new appointments. Charles Chakatazia, CEO of NAPSA Stars, has been appointed overall manager for all national teams, while Dr. George Magwede takes charge as overseer of medical matters. FA's General Secretary, Machacha Shepande, says the appointments are effective immediately and aim to close gaps identified in team preparations ahead of the Africa Cup of Nations. Chatakazia brings extensive experience, having previously managed Nkandla